Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today we are back with day 10 of 12 Days of Christmas for the swap being held over on Ginger's Corner Facebook group. And of course, signups are closed, but I hope that this inspires you to create your own Christmas embellishments. So today is day 12, and day 10. And it is create a male elf. So I chose this cute little elf from a file over on Little Scraps of Heaven Designs, and it is called Elf Cam. And I will link it below, but this is an older file. I think it said 2016, but I know it is still available because I looked up, I had to find out who made it. So this one is by Little Scraps of Heaven Designs, and it's a boy elf. It don't have any girl hair, so okay, it's a boy. Even though it's dressed in pastel, like the rest of the embellishments, but I thought it still turned out super cute. In hindsight, I probably could have reversed the green and the pink colors. Because, you know, originally it was supposed to be red and green. But I made it pink and green. And it would have been less pink and more male colors if I would have reversed those. But it's okay. I like it. And I'm sure that my swap partner will love it too. So, let's just get to it. This is a lot of pieces, but it's not hard. It actually has more pieces that goes to this that I did not cut out. This is supposed to be an elf sitting on the shelf. It has a little shelf that comes with it. And, but I thought it looked okay like this. It still looks like it's standing up, but it could also be sitting down. But there's a shelf, and there's also a camera, that the elf is holding, you know, like an elf cam to be watching your children. So I didn't do all that. I just did the elf part. So that's what we're going to put together today. Okay, so let's just start at the top. I'm going to do the hat. I have already inked everything. I was going to ink it with y'all, but the videos just get a little long. It takes longer to upload. People ain't watching them. I can see on my analytics that it doesn't get very much watch time. Y'all kind of just give up and I guess fast forward to the end, which, hey, I'm guilty too. We only have so much time, so I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me, but I also don't want to waste your time, so I want to make it short and sweet. Okay, so we're going to do this. This is the hat, the stripes on the hat. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one on. This looks like a lot of pieces, but it's really easy to put together. But once you cut them all out, you're like, oh wow, that's a lot. But it's really not. And you know, y'all comment a lot on, of course, on my videos, which thank you. I love reading y'all's comments. But you know, a lot of y'all say, wow, I wouldn't have took the time to do that. It takes a long time. You have a lot of patience. And to that, I just want to say, you know, well, I don't really know how to word what I want to say. It's easy to use store-bought embellishments because, you know, you're gonna just throw them on the page and call it good. But whenever you're creating a handmade embellishment, a lot of you guys like the look of handmade embellishments. But with handmade embellishments comes work also. But I want to say this, if you're creating your own embellishments to create a page and you're not using store-bought, number one, you're saving money by making your own, creating your own. But, you know, you're also saving, I feel like even though it takes longer to create it, you're still saving time because you're not out spending that time shopping and finding all the things or waiting for it to be delivered. So you're not really wasting your time, and it's taking forever because you're actually making your embellishments. You're saving money and time, even though it takes a little bit longer. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to like the results of what you create better than what you buy anyways, because especially if you like buying handmade. People sell these little pieces on Etsy all the time, and they are not cheap. Something like this would probably be like $12 from what I've seen on there, just for one piece. That's crazy to me. And I've had a lot of people say, you should sell your pieces. No, I don't want to. I like being able to give them away, but I never want to make it so that it's work and I'm forced to create something. I want to be able to just create and be inspired, which I get from y'all. You guys inspire me, and I need to leave the edge of this up. Normally, y'all know I start with the feet, and the legs, but I didn't this time around, but I probably need to work on the legs now. But I never want it to feel like I'm forced to create something. I just like to be able to be inspired and be like, okay, I want to work on this today. I want to create this. And not say, okay, you have to create 12 elf things, embellishments today. I don't want to be that person. I want to be able to stay creative. Oh, see, this was supposed to go on first. It's been a few days since I created these, and in between filming this, because I just haven't had time, so I've had to do a little bit here and a little bit there, so I kind of forgot the order that I'm supposed to go in. But it's okay. We can figure it out. It's figure-outable. Okay, then this one's going to go on, and this is going to tuck under the chin, and then the sleeves are going to go on. And this is great because it has a base, so you can kind of build on it. Probably should put the sleeve on first before you put on the shirt. Okay, there we go. Got it slid in there. Whew, I about threw my gun. I'll whack myself in the head with it. Crafting is dangerous, y'all. Okay, and all that tucks underneath the head there. Okay, now we can glue this back. Okay, and then we're going to do the stocking parts. So that's these little pieces. And they just go on. You can kind of see where there's a little bit of black sticking out. That's where these go. Coming together. Okay, then we're going to put the shoes on. This is the shoes. And then we're going to put the little tops of the shoes on. Press down a little bit harder for just a second because I'm gluing on multiple layers over top of, and I want it to stick. Okay, press that down really good. And then for the hand, y'all know I always like to add just a little bit of foam tape just to pop them up, give them something a little extra. And I've been adding glue to my foam here lately, especially when I do the dimensional part, because I got back some of my swaps from another group that I used a lot of foam on, and sometimes the little hands and things like that that I've popped up that's small has come off. So they were still in the bag so I could reattach, but I don't want things falling apart when they get to y'all. So I've just been adding a little bit of glue, a dot of glue to my foam tape. And then this one goes on. So there's that part. Coming along. Okay, then this is going to go on next. This is just the part of the hat. And then we're going to work on the face. Everything else is the face. So we're going to start out with these. Just kidding. We're going to start out with these. I'm assuming these are eyebrows. I mean, not eyebrows, eyelashes maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe it's supposed to be both. Or maybe it's just supposed to be a highlight around the eye. I really don't know. So I just took it as eyelashes, so I didn't draw any eyelashes on for that reason. So I don't know. Anyways, I thought it still looked cute, so I was like, okay, I'll just leave it. And then you're going to put the eyes on. And I think this one needs to be moved over a little more. I think Little Scraps of Heaven Designs is probably the first one. Where is my chalk? Okay, found it. I think they are probably one of the first clip art cut file type sites that I ever found. Like I said, this one's really old, but oh, this is the big brush. I remember getting a bear. There were some bears, and I didn't even have a cutting machine back then. So it's been a long time because I've had a Cricut ever since they came out. But I went on there and printed them out and then hand cut them out. I cut out the shapes and then I traced them onto my colored cardstock, and then I cut them out and pieced them together, and they were so cute. They're still in my album somewhere. Maybe one of these days if I find them, I'll pull them out and show them to you guys. But yeah, I think this was probably, I don't know if it was one of the first sites like that, but you know, now there's Cadoodlebug, there's Marjorie Ann Designs, there's Cuddly Cute, there's Treasure Box. There's a lot of them, but I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but I think Little Scraps of Heaven Designs might have been one of the very first ones. Then we're just going to put the nose on, and then the little dots in the eyes. I got stuff sticking to everything. Okay, I'm going to put this eye on, and this one on. Okay, And then, y'all know I like to do my highlights. Let's see here. I'll throw it in the floor. I just take my white gel pen. That's the 10. This is one of the most asked questions that I get is about my pen. And about where do you know, how do you know where to draw the lines? You don't. I just kind of do it. Where I think a shadow or a highlight should be, or just a little something extra. So, okay. So, also, if y'all have been watching my channel, you know I am doing a huge giveaway this month, the end of the month. And if you want to be entered to win that, all you have to do is comment on every one of my videos that I put out this month. And also, if you leave a comment on this video, you will be entered to win one of these little elves. And I always do the drawings on the last day of the month. So it will be on New Year's Eve this year. And you have to get back with me. So if you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you. But most definitely come back. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the little notification bell so it'll tell you when I upload a new video. Because sometimes I do have to redraw because I have a few embellishments that's not claimed. People comment on them and don't come back. So definitely be sure to do that. Okay, so then I did all my pen work. The last thing I did was I took my glossy accents, and I'm almost out. If y'all been watching, y'all know I have really used this stuff this month. And I just went over the eyes and then set it somewhere safe to dry. For sure, because you will put your hand in it. Ask me how I know. And let it dry. And it usually takes, depending on how light you do it, sometimes 30 minutes, an hour. Sometimes if I'm doing a bunch, I just let them dry overnight. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed this little elf and that it inspires you to make some of your own. Go and check out the playlist below of what everyone else has created for this haul. And until next time, bye y'all.